welcome or welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. If you're new here, my name is Brenda and I am so happy you stopped by today. If you're returning, I appreciate and love you also very much, and I appreciate you being here as well. Today I'm participating in the Love is in the Air collaboration that is with my original collaboration group, and I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I used these mini planter pots from Dollar Tree, these little styrofoam balls from Dollar Tree, some dowels from, I think I actually got those from Walmart, and then some conversation hearts that I've had for a while. I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color ballerina slipper or ballet slipper, something like that, and I'm painting both those pots with that color, and then I paint about halfway down on the inside of them as well. And after I have them all painted and dried, which will be here any second, I am going to take those little white styrofoam balls and put one in each of those pots. Then I take one of those dowels, which actually they're skewers, and I'm pushing them in. Now, it shows that I put the whole thing in there. I do end up cutting it down, but I don't show that. But here I am just taking that same ballerina pink and painting the styrofoam balls with that color, the top and the bottom. It's called ballet slipper, sorry. Then after the paint was dry, I took those conversation hearts and I am just hot gluing them on. Now, you might want to try to offset them a little bit if you can. I know that there was a few areas where it wouldn't take a full heart, but luckily I found some that were broken and they fit in just perfect. And those I put on the back side of my pots. So I just go around and I do this to both topiaries. I'm just hot gluing these little candies around them. Then I take some of my lace ribbon from Dollar Tree and I am just hot gluing that all around the top part of my little pot there. Then after that, I am going to take one more. I was digging through because I wanted to find some that had a decent saying, and I'm just going to hot glue them right on the front there. Then I just took some moss from Dollar Tree and I fill in the pot. And I painted the bottom of those styrofoams because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I ended up in the end deciding to fill it with the moss, and there they are. I think they are really cute. They'll be great on my tier tray. You'll have to let me know what you think about this DIY and if you think you might recreate it. So today's collaboration is called Love is in the Air. It is hosted by my friend Krista at Krista's Crafty Life and co-hosted by Sarah at Can Sarah DIY It. And we are creating tiered tray Valentine's DIYs for you today. So if you have not checked out Krista or Sarah, make sure you check out their videos as well as their channels and subscribe to them. They are wonderful and they are both very talented. And then make sure you check out the playlist because it is full of some amazing talented women that I have become good friends with. And so I will have links to the hosts and the playlist in my description box below. So here's DIY number 2. So for this DIY, I took this little box envelope thing from Dollar Tree, some of these little hearts on sticks from Dollar Tree, and some of my tumbling tower blocks. So I started off by taking 2 tumbling tower blocks and hot gluing them together side by side, just like you see there. And I believe I did 7 of these. And then after I have them all hot glued together, I am going to paint them. But I'm not sure if that's what I do next. I wasn't quite sure how many to do, so here I am just kind of trying to figure out how many I wanted to do. So here I'm just finishing the last 3. Okay, so then after that, I am going to take my Waverly chalk paints in the color crimson, ballet slipper, and white, and paint those blocks with those colors. Then while they were drying, I took my heat gun and my Cricut spatula, and I am just taking off this little truck. And I'm sorry for those of you who are truck lovers, I'm not going to use that in this DIY, but I will use it another time. So then after that was off, I went with my white chalk paint by Waverly and painted the whole envelope white. Then I took my extra fine tip black Sharpie, and here I'm just kind of measuring where the middle part of those blocks, which are going to be envelopes, and I put a little dot right at the middle part, and then I'm just going to use my ruler there to draw a line from each corner to that dot. Now I wasn't worried about it being where that dot was being too perfect, just because I'm going to put something over it here in a minute. So I do that to all of them. Then I took these little hearts that are on the sticks from Dollar Tree, and I am going to take my wire cutters there, and I'm going to snip off those little skewers or the little sticks on them. And then I am going to hot glue them all on the tip there, part where the envelope is, or the back of the envelope, I guess you would say. And I just hot glue all of them on to that point there. And then after I got done doing that, you might see that there's a pink heart there. I got that heart from Amazon. I just painted it with the ballet slipper, and I'm just going to hot glue that right in the middle there as well. The reason why I didn't do the truck, you guys, is I'm still not feeling well, and I just felt like it was going to be too much detailed painting on that. I was barely able to get these done, so that's why I decided to do the heart instead. Plus, I figured it kind of went along with the little hearts that are on the envelopes. So as you see here, I'm just hot gluing these in place. I did put some styrofoam. I glued it on the bottom of the envelope to kind of help give it, raise those, but I am kind of hot gluing them in anyways. So once I was done with all of that, I took another one of those little hearts, and I am going to hot glue it right where that hanger part was. And then I am going to take some pink gingham ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. I made a little bow, and here I'm just going to dovetail those ends, and then I'm going to hot glue it right to the middle of that heart. Now I did do some dry brushing with my elephant chalk paint by Waverly. I didn't show that, but you'll be able to see that in the picture there. So here is the final project, and I think it's really cute. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to my social media accounts in my link tree in the description box, as well as my link to my Buy Me a Coffee, my Amazon store, my Chalk Couture, Solo Wood Flowers, and I think that might be it. And here is DIY number 3. So for this DIY, I took this ballet slipper paint by Waverly. These letter stickers, I think I got those from Dollar Tree. This tag sign I got from Dollar Tree at Christmas time, and this paper. Now, that paper is from Hobby Lobby. Now, if you're wondering why it was cut up, is because I was halfway done with this and realized that I forgot to hit record. So I'm just kind of showing you what I did here. I took my heat gun, melted the glue behind that bow and greenery, and took that off, as well as the hanger there. Then I took my paper and I trimmed it out, and I covered the front of the ornament there with the paper, because that's going to be the back. Actually, I'm sorry, I took them apart and I glued it so that the long part of the back side would be on the left side. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is what I did. So once I had it back together, I hot glued it back together. I put paper on the back side and on the longer part of the front side, and then I'm just painting the right side of it with my ballet slipper. And you can see on the top right hand corner, it kind of looks all yucky. That's where it was attached, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it up with my bow. So then after it was dry, I took my ruler and I took these letters. Now these letters are kind of funky because they have some white in them, and I just don't like the way it looks. So as you see, I'm kind of trimming it up there, trying to get some of the white off. I do go back later with a black Sharpie and just color in any bits of white that I saw. But I'm just spelling out Be Mine, and I'm just using my ruler just to kind of help me stay straight and in line with each letter there. And then once I get this done, I don't remember what I did. I just did this morning, and I don't remember what I did. Okay, so I made a bow with my black buffalo check ribbon, no, gingham ribbon, whatever you want to call it. I don't care at this point. And I'm just making a bow, and I'm going to hot glue that right at the top using the tails of the bow to help cover that one nasty spot. And then after that, after I hot glue it, I'm going to take some heart stickers that I got from Dollar Tree last year, and I am going to put them on the side, the tag side that has the paper. And here I am just dovetailing. I forgot I did dovetail because, you know, it's got to look nice, right? Oh, and I forgot I did this too. Oh my, you guys, I'm a mess today. Okay, so I just took the bottom of my paintbrush and I'm dipping it in my white chalk paint, and I'm just making polka dots because I felt like it just was too plain and it needed something else. This is where I took the stickers that I got last year, and I'm taking the pink one and the glittery red one, and I'm putting them there because I figured they match with that paper. But I wanted to paint that pink one with the ballet slipper just so that it matched the right side as well. And then that is all for this one, you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think of this, if you would create this one as well. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'm sorry it's a short video. Like I said, I'm still not feeling my best, but I really wanted to get this done for the collaboration. So here is the final reveal of all three projects. I'm going to have another video out tomorrow for Crafted by Corey's minis. So I will have some more tier tray items tomorrow, a few more. So make sure you set your notification bells and watch for that one as well. And if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, become part of our family. I would love to have you join, and make sure you guys give me that thumbs up and comment. That really helps my channel grow. And with all that being said, guys, have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.